Diedrich Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, and we'd like to wish all of our local teams good luck this season. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
playing better. Still not making as many shots as we need to, but I thought we were really good defensively tonight. Our perimeter kids that played, that had the hard job of trying to make the real hard girl take tough shots. They just did a phenomenal job. And then, Bria did it, Sage did it, Avery did it. It was just, Alyssa, I think, had to do it for a little bit. And it was just a real team effort defensively, I thought.
You were lucky to be up by a little bit because you missed so many easy layups. I mean, what do you preach to the girls in that moment when you called timeout?
Well, the third quarter, when I called timeout, I just told them that you guys have just played awesome basketball for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and the scoreboard doesn't show it. I think we actually lost a point, but we got really good shots. We played really good defense, and nothing good was happening. And I just told them we just need to keep doing that and just keep playing the same way. And I said, you guys have just played awesome basketball, but when you look up, it doesn't show it. So just keep doing that, and it'll finally start going in.
Feel good to get that three to fall.
Yeah, back-to-back ones there. Those were huge.
She's kind of struggling with her shot a little bit.
Yeah, that blew the game open, I thought. And it was nice to see our crowd be able to erupt. I thought we had a great crowd on both sides. It was always fun to see, and it was good for her confidence, I'm sure, because she still got to the basket a couple times and got some tough ones that didn't go in. We've struggled with shooting it, but we just got to keep shooting it. Just keep getting it and letting her fly, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yeah, I thought she had a great game, just all around with the blocks. We blocked, I think, 10 or 11 of their shots. And to do that without fouling, to me, because I'm not a huge shot blocker guy, I just want them to contest it and then get the rebound. But that takes away 8 or 10 possessions there, the ones that we gave them in the first half. We had about 6 possessions there in the first half that we just, but I thought we did a really good job of getting the ball up the floor.
Sure.
It finally kind of had that balance feel that we've been looking for all year, I thought.
Now you turn around and play them again next Friday.
Yeah. So nothing we can do about that. You play who you play. So I'm sure neither one of us is excited about it, but we'll give them a couple days off and then come back on the 26th and have practice and play the 2 teams that we played this week. And they're good. I mean, I just thought we made them. I thought our defense was the one difference in the game, because they're good rebounders, and when you got a superstar like they got, I thought we did a really good job guarding her as a team.
6-0 run in the last minute and a half of the first half, 8-0 run in the last 50 seconds of the third quarter. Talk about the importance of closing out the quarters like that.
Yeah, and I think that's where our depth really shows. We actually had if you took the last 4 minutes of our first quarter, second quarter, and third quarters, we had a stretch where we were up 120 to 30 something in the last 4 minutes of the quarter. So whether we were up or down, I think that's where our depth kicks in. Keeping them fresh, getting those 7 kids and sometimes 8 into the game in the first 3 minutes of the game, and then going from there and just coaching the game, whatever needs to be done after that, but to try to get them out there and involved and ready, so when you need them, they're ready. And then we ran a really good play to get Bella a nice 3 there at halftime, and it didn't go in, but it looked like it went down 3 times before it popped out. But at least the execution was better. I thought we executed really well at times, and then we still went off the reservation a few times, but it's okay. I mean, you got to accept how good and athletic they are sometimes, and just know that that's part of it.
If this team ever starts really shooting the ball, it's scary.
Yeah, and we're working on it. We're working on it. We worked on it by not working on it.
Yeah.
So, and then just to keep trying to correct them, pull them out, get them right back in there, talk to them when they need some guidance and maybe some bonehead plays, just so we don't do it again. But we're starting to get past that. I really didn't feel like we should be in that spot with all the people that we return, but there's 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. You watch the TV and watch the people play, and they're making all kinds of mistakes. The kids that are getting paid $2 million to play. So I love them. They play so hard. They do whatever we ask them to do. They compete every night. You can't always control the ball going in. So we just got to keep getting good shots and taking them and knocking them down.
What was it, like 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and we're down like, what, 6? Was it 6, something like that?
Yes. Actually, it was in the last 50 seconds.
Was it last 50 seconds?
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve, for correcting me.
Yeah.
So we have a dog of a fight, right? We have dogs on our team that go out and compete, and there's that mojo. Sometimes as a coach, like, do you call a timeout? What do you do? There's 50 seconds. They bounce back. They hit a 3, I think, at the end of the quarter. And, they always shoot the ball really, really well in this gym. You can watch film after film. Every time we played here, I don't know how many threes they hit tonight, but usually 8 to 9.
I think
8 to 9 threes every time we play them. And, they're a good ball club. If I would say we competed exceptionally well up until that 50-second mark. And then it just seems like we ran out of gas. And, some of that's on me as a coach, and I'm going to continue to drive our team to excellence. And some of it is we have to have an edge, right? We've got to play with an edge, and we got to figure out where do we want to be at the end. And I'm confident that we'll figure those things out.
It is.
We haven't played well here, right? And that's not because of the gym. It's just I think, like I mentioned, this is probably the best we played. I think I've been here 3 times in 6 years because we come here every other year, and we're competitive. We don't feel like we're deflated or defeated after competing against a really good basketball team, and we gotta get some things we got to clean up the next 7 days, and then we're focused on Charleston. But
You were down 1 with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah.
And then you were just down 6 with the 50 seconds in the third quarter, and at the end of those 2 quarters, really that was 14-0.
Yeah, I mean we ran good stuff to get open, right? There's a possession where we ran what we call overload and isolated Addison with that number 4 because he did a good job. He was rotating 5 to Lily, then he brought 3 to Lily, then he brought 30 to Nancy. I mean, he kept moving the guards around, right, strategically. And every time, if Beals or 4 was on Addison, we just went ISO and we just let her go to the cup. But when she got to the cup, she wasn't finishing like she was finishing the other night. And same thing with Nancy. Nancy would come off a screen, we run a play intentionally, and then she got a big on her. Well, you got to dominate that, right? You got to take her off the dribble and get to the basket and finish, or get her up in the air or something, make something happen there. So I think we ran effective stuff. I think there's some things we just put in for this game that the kids really adjusted to that I'm proud of, that we put in a couple different wrinkles in the half court and even out of bounds plays, which we got one really early that we just put in the other day. And I'm confident that we're going to bounce back from this. I think when you go through a moment, we're just telling the kids, even in life, it's like if you're on a trajectory in your life and it's just going this way, at some point you're going to get flattened out and come back the other way. We're gonna learn from this and we'll get better. Who balled out on the boards was Addie Lauritsen, had 12 or 13 rebounds. That's amazing.
She's been rebounding well.
For a sophomore kid, and she comes out and
She's been balling well.
She learns how to start figuring out how to finish consistently around the basket. Watch out, because she's going to be extremely tough the way she plays. She is tough, not extremely. She is tough right now. Oh man, they're just so disciplined, right? I mean, they don't care. We're on defense. They're just spreading us out. They're waiting for something to happen. They're going to get a flex cut. We defended that well most of the night, but they did get a couple layups. Early on in our defensive scheme, we knew we wanted to pick them up, but we didn't get back in transition. So I think they had 6 or 8 points out of transition at the halftime, and then I think they had off of turnovers they had 6 or 8. So that's the difference of the 7-point game at half. So, they just a really disciplined ball club, know how to get it done, and we've got to play at our highest level to compete with that squad. 5 to 8 kids that can play basketball, dribble, pass, and shoot. Right? You see what I'm saying? And they can stretch you.
They can legit go 10 deep if they need to.
Yeah, to where even Austin knocked down a 3 or so, and she almost he drew that up intentionally because we were sagging off him, right? So then he runs that play and it comes in and out. So that what we're going to see is a good 1A team. We're going to see 4 or 5 kids that are probably not quite that good.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They gave you guys every chance to get back in the game because of how many missed layups they had. But how do you feel like when Jeff called that timeout? I mean, you guys were still able to regroup and almost an extra timeout to kind of regroup, and when they were kept missing layups.
I mean, it's a good thing when a team does that against us. But I would say we didn't take advantage of it, right? And so when the team allows you, when they're not playing at their level and then you're not executing on your end, right, you just keep letting them in the game, especially if it's a close game like that, right? 6 points to me, it's just a couple possessions. It's a steal, it's a three, it's a foul. We're back in the ball game, and you know, we just didn't have the juice the last quarter and a half, and you know, we'll figure that out, you know, because we've been figuring out how to play 3 or 4 full quarters this year. So.